Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. This is actually the first one after New Year for me. I know that there have been some that have gone out first, but I have really been enjoying this singer recently, and this is probably his most well-known song. Although, interestingly, he is a massive songwriter, has written hundreds of songs for lots of different artists, and this song isn't actually one that he wrote, but it's also awesome. So let's give it a listen. Chris Stapleton and Tennessee Whiskey. So I'm not sure who the woman is. It might be his wife, actually, who is also a songwriter.
Used to spend my nights out in the barroom.
Yes.
Liquor was the only love I'd known. But she rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone.
He, to me, has the perfect combination of blues and country. You get that twang, his accents coming through, yet that warmth that you get in blues, and then the nasality that happens in both. His vowel choices are very bluesy, moving towards quite a wide shape with his mouth, an ah sort of sound a lot of the time, and his riffs and runs. I mean, we're going to hear the most epic riff of all time. It's my favourite one. And yeah, they're so slick, but he knows when to be kind of messy with it, and then at some points he is so clean with it. So sometimes he really messes it up, sometimes it's really spot on and particular, and that is an art. Getting that balance right can be really tricky.
You're right smooth. It's Tennessee whiskey.
And also singing this together in harmony is hard.
You're right sweet, strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
That riff. I know it so well, but I love it.
Honey, I stay stone on your love all the time.
It's so good. I spent ages learning that riff. Actually, I'm doing this song with a student of mine at the moment, Evan. Hey! And in fact, let's go through it. So you're starting on an A. Warm. So I always think of that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Warm. And then there's a section 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's another third section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So section 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Section 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Section 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Final section. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4 sections. Sometimes I combine the last 2. So you've got warm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's epic. It feels like it's really long, but when you get it in sections like that, practice each section separately and then join them together, and you will eventually get it. Yes, that's so good.
Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. Yes, it is. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me.
So it's so interesting. That was all about making horrible sounds that are not nice, but they sound fantastic in this context. So he's adding distortions, he's adding nasality, he's like, like a sound that wouldn't necessarily sound nice on my voice, but it sounds great on his voice. And taking your voice to this ugly place can be the most exciting thing. Often we're really scared of not sounding pretty enough. And actually, sometimes that's like the bit that just gets you in the soul. And then like he takes his voice to a very controlled, beautiful place in some parts of this song.
Tennessee whiskey.
Whiskey. Rather than whiskey.
You're a sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Okay, we're going to a wicked guitar solo. So before we get into this, I want to talk about this song. Now, Chris Stapleton has, I've got it written down here, he has written 6 country #1 songs for other artists, not including his own #1 songs, but he's also written over 170 published songs for other country artists. So he is a great songwriter and is renowned for being a songwriter before he was a singer and a songwriter. But Tennessee Whiskey, his most famous song, wasn't written by him. It was actually written by Dean Dillon and Linda Hargrove. But I think it's Chris Stapleton's version that has done the best, and it's a fantastic song. I love this song. The feeling of the song has this lightness and joy to it, although it is, I suppose it's about reclaiming yourself and getting over tough times, but you get those moments. There's something about the way that he uses the really nasty sounds and those really smooth sounds that make it feel like, yep, he's gone through some tough times, but he's coming out the other side of it, and it's really cool. So simple. I love how it makes smooth sound smooth. Ooh, super fast that time. So something that often singing teachers will tell you is to always complete the end of your note. Tennessee whiskey. Get right to the end to make sure you're singing right to the end. And he did that just there. But I'm going to listen, keep on going, and I'm sure there's sometimes that he just lets it go, sometimes that he closes his mouth towards the end. He kind of really plays around with how he gets off notes.
Tennessee whiskey.
Well, there he just throws it away. Tennessee whiskey. Like says it. That's kind of singing through. Well, there. Smooth. He just lets it go again. It isn't smooth. Because that's kind of oversung. You want it to feel natural, to echo how you naturally communicate. Sometimes you want to sing to the end and make it really sung. But for me, that can be a little bit boring. And when you're mic'd and stuff like that, we don't need to get that sound like miles. We don't need to make a big sound, so you can play with those nuances. And he's great at that. Tennessee whiskey.
whiskey. Thank you all so much. You've been a wonderful audience. Good night.
He's so good. I love it. To me, he is one of the most wonderful singers alive right now. He transcends genre. People who don't know country here in the UK will still listen to him and not think of him as a country artist, yet he is a country artist, very much so. And I think because he's so good, it doesn't really matter if that's the genre that you like or not. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Down.